let's look at these two questions. The first one says that name the quadrant in which the angle theta lies by these two conditions. One is sine theta greater than 0. Another is cosine theta less than 0. Now let me get the line thinner. Okay. We know how is sine theta defined. In the unit circle, radius is 1. Theta is here, and here is xy. And then sine theta is defined as y. Or you may say y over 1, but you know, 1 on denominator, you do not have to write. And if here is x, here is 0, here is y, axis. Y is positive because of what? Sine theta is positive. So it tells us what? Theta should be in quadrant. Either 1 or 2, because y is above x-axis. Cosine theta is x over 1, or you may say x is less than theta, less than 0 from here. So then theta is in quadrant. You tell me, because on this side x is positive, on the left hand side x is negative. So it tells us what? Quadrant 3 here, 4 here. So it tells us theta is in quadrant 2 and 3. In this quadrant, either here or here. But theta is the one angle. Theta cannot be in two quadrants. So what? So here is theta, here is theta. Theta must be somewhere here in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, if we have xy here, then x should be what? X is negative. Y is positive. Okay, so it then tells us theta is in the second quadrant. Okay, all right. Now that's the first question. Now how about second question? We want to find the exact value of the indicated trigonometric functions of theta. We are given tangent theta is 15 over 8. Okay, now let's first figure out the absolute value. You know, if we have a theta, is here. Here is 15. Here is 8. Then there are 2 legs. We should be able to find out the hypotenuse. Then, you may use question mark equals 8 squared plus 15 squared, question mark squared. But we assume mathematician knows everything. We do not like question mark. We say no questions for us. So is what? A variable squared plus 15 squared is x squared. By using a calculator, 8 squared plus 15 squared gives us 289. 289 is which number squared? 17 squared. So then we have x is 17. Then we know the absolute value of cosine theta must be, here is 17, we mark it. And then is the adjacent over hypotenuse. We got to figure out the value, and we know theta here is greater than 180, less than 270. Where is that angle? Okay. Angle is right here, theta. Because of what? Because here is 180 degrees, straight angle. You may want to mark 180 like what? Like this. And here is 270 degrees. Here is 360 degrees. 90 is right here. So you rotate. 270. So theta is this one. Okay, between 180 and 270. Between 180 and 270, cosine theta in the third quadrant is negative. Because this x-axis is on the left-hand side of the x value is on the left-hand side of y-axis. Okay, so then it tells us what? Cosine theta equals negative 8 over 17. Cosine theta. Okay, so that will give us the final answer. But here, remember, tangent is positive. Why it is positive? Tangent theta is what? Positive 15 over 8. Because tangent is y over x. Y here in the third quadrant, this is negative. This is negative. Okay, so it was basically because that's negative 15 or negative 8. Now this is y, and this is x. So tangent theta is positive in quadrant 1 and 3. Tangent theta is negative in quadrant 2 and 4, which is different from sine and cosine. Okay? Okay, I'll see you next time.